And we're on. So at this point, you guys might have just heard the introduction to the OFC Community updates. And if you haven't, this is your boy, Lord Farrow from the OFC. OFC stands for One Full Circle. We are the Melanated Community Network. And this is the OFC Community Updates, where I bring you the past, the present, and the future of community updates and all kind of things that's going on within our community. So this is technically week 2 of pre-recorded segments. Having a great time. Again, I want to big up CKUT and all the awesome people there doing their magical work behind the scenes to make it possible for us to still be able to get the news out to the community. So as you guys know, there's not really much in terms of events or activities. So I've been audibling and finding new and creative ways to just keep you guys informed of what's going on within the community. One thing I did forget to touch on last week is I just want to continue to encourage you guys to stay active, to keep moving, although we should be quarantining ourselves and we should be practicing social isolation, I think is what they're calling it, whatever. We should be practicing these things. But at the same time, take the opportunity to go outside, get some air, take a walk, make sure you're staying active. And more importantly, make sure your mind is staying active as well. Okay, you don't wanna just let your mind kind of ramble up, going into all type of crazy things. So you want to just find things to keep your mind stimulated. Read books, maybe take the opportunity to learn a new language. I don't know, but just get out there and just do stuff. And so now, like I was saying, I've been getting creative. Oh, shoot! Before I forget, big shout out to WestCan as well. Follow WestCan online. WestCan, they currently, I think twice a week, they've been doing these virtual aerobic classes, dance classes. I've been taking them myself, and you guys know I can't dance. So if I've been taking them, that means everybody could take them. So check it out online. It's completely free, and it's been really fun just taking part. And it's something that the whole family could take part in. So that's really awesome. And they just launched a 50-50 raffle that they're doing as well to help just raise funds for the organization. So definitely you want to support that. I think their goal is to raise $5,000. I'll try to get them on with us next week so you can talk more about that. But it's a half and half. So if they do get to their goal of raising $5,000, that means the pot is $2,500. Anyway, that's going to be super lit. So with that being said, I want to now segue because like I was saying, that there's a lot of different things going on in the community. And one thing that people aren't aware of is that not everybody has the means. I know the government has been saying that they're doing a lot, or they're trying to do the best that they can to sustain and support people, but not everybody has the means. And I have the amazing brother on the line. He's an OFC member. I am very proud to say that all the time. He is the owner of the Caribbean Curry House. So I would like to, I don't have any claps, so you're getting my dry clap here in the background. And I want to big up Ian Parris, owner of the Caribbean Curry House, who is online with us right now. Ian, hello.
Hello, everybody, and hello, Farrow. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for being on with us. So now, so just giving the listeners a little bit of context, a little background, I got a call from you sometime last week, and you had an amazing initiative that I was super happy to jump on and help just to create some awareness about. And that was basically being able to provide like some free lunch boxes to those who are in need. So can we first just, if you don't mind, just taking a quick moment, just talk about that. Like, let's, where did the inspiration come from? How would you like it to unroll? How is it going so far? Toute la bagaille.
Okay. So initially I went to one of my suppliers, and he was actually offering his clients some things for free. And I thought that was a wonderful idea. He has a little bit more disposable income than I have, but I saw between the lines, and I borrowed a couple of bags of rice. I was given a couple of bags of rice, and then I decided
you ain't giving it back. You ain't giving it back.
You're right, exactly. So then I took that, and I went through all of my suppliers. I got some bags of potatoes for free, some chicken for free, and all the things that I was able to produce a box lunch. So in that lunch, it's basically rice and peas, curry potatoes, chicken, whatever I got. If it's goat or lamb, I'm able to produce a box lunch. And that's what we do. So we do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 2 and 4 for those, and I'm going to stress it, and I hope you stress it for me as well, who need it. I understand that the Curry House, we've been serving the community for 40 years. But it's still not a come and eat free lunch. It's for those who
Right.
need. We started yesterday, Tuesday, without any great publicity, and we served 30 people lunch who I sincerely believed needed it. They were
Amazing.
grateful, and it was good. I felt good doing it. So we hope to do it tomorrow, being Thursday, and we hope to do it also next week, and maybe if we can get some more help. And we did have an online Facebook, where we got $250. So
Right.
I'm hoping so far we're at about maybe 3 weeks we can do this.
Oh my gosh. This, like I said, and not to sound cheesy, but it just warmed my heart. Because in these times, and I stress it a lot, people who know me, people who follow me online, I'm really big on the coming together as a collective. I'm big on group economics. But at these times, more than ever before, is it important for us to come together and support each other in these times. So what you're doing just to make sure just people are eating is huge. And again, also just to kind of put that emphasis on those who are in need, because it is like, yeah, obviously we want to make sure everybody's eating, and it is something that you really, in these times, if you know that you have and you could sustain yourself, like for the time being, leave the opportunity for those who really are in need. And at the same time, if you are in a position where you could actually help, where you could donate, please do. Like, this is something that it makes a world of a difference. Like that, just a meal for an individual or a little family or whatnot, it really does make a world of a difference. So if you can, please do. I definitely appreciate that. So now, do you have an idea in terms of like your daily capacity, how many people that you could receive a day, type of thing?
Where I averaged out, I don't really know, but 100 meals a day, I think we can produce.
Amazing.
And hopefully it doesn't put me into any trouble. But
Right.
I've segmented a time where we're not that busy, not that we're that busy now,
Right.
but
Yeah.
at least we can help during those hours. And I just want to add something to the group that's listening, because we discussed something, and I keep saying this over and over because people don't understand something. There's a big difference between people who do not have money and those versus those who do not have money to put food on their table and feed their children. And that's the group of people we're looking at, because I'll tell you straight out, I don't have money, but my children have food to eat.
Right.
And I hope that doesn't sound like a play in words, but I'm really trying to say, look, if you don't have money, the people who came yesterday, they did not have money to buy food.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that was really important for us. And that's what we're looking for. And we're in a neighborhood that has 25%, 1/4 of the population of this neighborhood are low income.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's a lot of people.
And one thing that you had said to me when we were speaking that I found that spoke volumes is that you're not judging a book by its cover, in the sense that like you don't have to show up there looking like you're homeless, looking like you're homey, because it's like a lot of us are of our West Indian descent, and we know how, like, let's, for lack of a better term, we know how to fake it till we make it, in a sense. Like, so we could carry ourselves in a way where we look clean, we look fresh, but have $0 in our pocket, in the bank, and literally nothing to eat. So just feel no way, like, definitely, like, I want to just encourage those, just, like, don't let any pride or anything keep you from basically maintaining or sustaining yourselves in any kind of way, especially when the community is out here to help, and in these times we're looking to help each other and empower each other. And we have like another 2 or 3 minutes or so, but you and I had a conversation as well where I just kind of want to shed a little bit of light, because you also are the owner of To Be Fit, which is the center in LaSalle. Now, I know you guys have been forced to close, and just because I'd like the community to get an idea of what's really going on, kind of on both sides of the game. So if you don't mind, just sharing a little bit. So how has that experience been, having to close your doors, and how is that going for you?
Very frustrating. First of all, when they tell you to close, you're closing. It was told on the Sunday, so the Monday, there was no preparation. I had no idea we were actually going to close. As of that moment, all my bills were still coming in.
Right.
And I don't think anyone can understand the magnitude. I have a 14,000 square foot operation. It's a full health center. I've got a clinic inside, hot yoga, aerobics, a gym. And all of a sudden, I still have a payroll that I'm still obliged to pay, and all of my income is now cut.
Right.
So then you are turning to your landlord, which so far is going okay. But still, this is no grace. This is here, I'm going to charge you later once this is all worked out.
Exactly.
The bank is saying, here, we'll help you with your capital, but you have to pay the interest in the interim. Yeah, how am I going to do that?
Right. And
you know,
especially the size of your place, I know the interest is nothing small.
you got it. So it's, I mean, I can go on, but that's the nature of what I've entered into. And unfortunately, I could not, never, or anyone could ever have foreseen this. But I'm living it. And believe me, it's a daily routine of trying to survive.
That's it. And, you know, and that to say also, like, and my heart and everything goes out to all your staff, your employees, because it's real for everybody. It's like, it's a domino effect, right? So it hits everybody and everybody's feeling it. But again, just even understanding what you're going through on that side, and still, you're still finding in your heart and in your spirit to do what is right and helping people in need. Like, again, I commend you a lot for that. I thank you for what you're doing within the community. Again, I thank you for the example that you're setting. It's always my pleasure to big you up and to I'm very proud to say you're an OFC member, because this is what we like to do. You know, so it's awesome. But if we could just reiterate one more time where people could come to see you to get the food. If there's a phone number, if you need people to call, I don't know. But if you, again, just give all the information.
You can just drop in 6892 Victoria in Côte-des-Neiges. Between 2 and 4, please don't show up at 3:45, because unfortunately our culture has that tendency. It's between 2 and 4. And at 4 o'clock I have to stop, because I do have my business to manage nonetheless.
Good. I'm glad you're saying that. So good.
And for now, it's for the next 2 weeks for sure. Hopefully, I would like to stretch it, depending on if we get a little bit of help or not. I'd like to stretch it until the end of the month, when we start back. They're projecting May 4th, sorry, that everything should go back to somewhat normal. So maybe I'll go till then as well if I can.
Amazing. And if people can, and they're in the situation to donate, you said they could donate online? Is that
online at our Facebook site. I think we had $250 come in so far. We're looking to maybe raise $1,000. So, you know.
Okay, cool. So we'll definitely push that, and I'll add it to the link once I'm sharing this this information out as well. But it's the Caribbean Curry House on Facebook, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, and Instagram.
Amazing, Ian. So we have been on with Ian Parris. Again, this has been the OFC Community Update, where we just like to share the past, the present, and the future of all type of things going on within the community. And this is your boy, Pharaoh, signing out with Ian Parris. Again, thank you for being on with us this, technically it's afternoon, but people are hearing this in the morning. So thank you for being on with us this morning, afternoon, whatever you want to call this, and keep doing the amazing work that you're doing, and continue being the amazing example that you are in the community.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you.